one we're gonna torture with before we fuck off. This is called Born Dead. It's about being born into a society of creativity, intelligence, empathy. All these things are stifled, kept hidden away.
Do it up there. Yeah.
This is once again Born fucking Dead.
Breakfast. Yeah, breakfast.
What's next?
Cheers.
Jamie wants to play. Sorry.
We are freedom tonight. We're together again for the first time.
The triumphant
Since the first time.
Where's the dude?
Fuck it, man. Let's play, yo. Listen to this
How
guy.
I like it.
That's why I broke up. It's all about the dude. Come on. Thought I'd help his prices. Alright. Are you ready? Human ignorance. Bum, dick it a bum. Are you ready? Yeah. This is the new one. Brand new one. Intro into shelter.
that was
Like as if you can actually do that, you know what I mean?
that was something.
It's kind of fucking,
I mean, I might do it if it was to.
So how many years have you been doing Punkfest anyways? Just like
91
series of
started.
them, fucking, you
91.
know.
But like I always had parties and bands and like sitting here, you know, I'd look at the place and say, well, Christ, a lot of people in the city would really like to be out here to do this.
Yeah.
So then I got the idea, fuck it, I'm going to open the doors and let everybody come.
Yeah.
So that was 91.
Completely sadistic.
But I had a lot of parties. Violent Femmes played.
yeah.
And you know Bitter Grin, you know.
well,
he's not Bitter Grin, he's...
I don't know what they were doing. Someone went down and
Class
someone got into the
Assassins.
house and then somehow...
Well, Chad...
I hate to say it, you're wasting tape.
Chad... Well, no, I'm answering a question. Now you made me waste your time. See that? Yeah, they started their band in my house. It was, you know, I forget how many years back. This is going back into the 80s. And the one kid that was the lead singer was so nervous singing in I had a little party in the living room. He went and hid in the bathroom while the band sat in the living room and played, and he'd hid and hide and sing.
I may have
It was so good the way it happened. But that was all happening years before 91.
I'm just surprised that you keep doing this after all these years, and you got so much heat from the cops and everything.
Well, I keep getting a year older.
Yeah.
That answers that one.
It's still beautiful.
What would be some of your best memories of Punkfest?
Oh, you know what I always think of is the fair. Remember I had the merry-go-round and the and the swing.
I didn't make it up for that.
Yeah, I was hoping that would work so badly.
I got too hammered to go on it though.
Yeah, I know, and then they wouldn't let anybody on it that was hammered.
No. Yeah,
we got all the hammered people to go on it, but then they wouldn't let them on it. Oh, that was crazy. I lost 15,000 just on that one party.
No way.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
They wanted 7,000 just to set up.
Shit, eh?
And I think it was Steve that got up enough people to bring it up to 377. That's how many people actually bought a $1 ticket. And the deal was, they sell the tickets, all the rides are $1. I thought everybody's $1, they're going to go on the rides. And once you get the 7,000, then you split with Conklin, you know.
Split
so
the profits.
it's 50-50, yeah. And I was praying, I didn't get to the 370 for fuck's sake. That was a long way to go. But it looked good. So one morning I made them turn the merry-go-round on, and I had my coffee on it. And I said, well, fuck, if I'm paying all this, I'm going to ride the motherfucker.
Oh, exactly.
I'm going to get some money out of it. Then
they go for a ride when you're being taken for a ride.
They kept me on the octopus for fucking half an hour at full speed. And then they stopped and said, oh, are you dizzy? I said, no. I said, I thought you were going to go further.
I was waiting for the thing to come on in. Into the fucking bushes.
Yeah, that was a really good, you were here for that.
No, I wasn't.
Remember the merry-go-round on the pad there?
It's in the videotape.
That was cool. Yeah, I got the video of it. I still got that video.
Videotape crap gonna be?
Eh?
Got 3 fucking cameras here now. I feel like
this is the first time I've actually gotten to sit down and talk to this guy all weekend.
And here I am with no voice.
I feel like I'm back in Montreal.
I've never known you with no voice, Spider.
Well, here I am.
You got Kirk, huh? I get that.
Tell the story of the UK subs. That was a great story.
Thank you.
Which story?
The limo and the...
Hey, tell your story about Amsterdam.
Yeah, they were good. That was.
Oh yeah, the
hey,
three-way.
Spider, what happened in Amsterdam?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's the one.
A lot of shit happened in Amsterdam.
Who's on?
Oh
that?
yeah.
Who's on that shirt?
No, she left, didn't she?
Who's on
She
that
gave me
shirt? Do we
her.
know?
Hey, can I have a big
like
fuck
Jimmy
knuckle
Jones?
sticker?
So they all left?
Yeah.
Yeah, Spider's got them somewhere.
Hey, Spider, can I have a big fuck knuckle sticker?
I'll give you a big fuck knuckle.
I don't want a big fuck knuckle from you, man. I want a sticker, though.
Yeah, I'll give you
So you
one.
guys never ended up playing last night, eh, Pixie?
Yeah, we
Great
played.
places, a better atmosphere.
Better atmosphere where?
I must have been blocked the
Yeah,
fuck
there,
out.
there,
Like, I missed this.
You were sleeping on the side of the stage
When you
the whole time.
So
Yeah.
you feeling all
The
right?
whole night you were
Tyler,
sleeping
Tyler,
there.
cheers.
play,
Feel
like,
better?
after we
I'm
played?
feeling
Kirk,
better
cheers,
now.
cheers.
I guess so. Yeah, I'm not sure when
like 6 in the
exactly.
morning?
Is it good still going?
No,
They,
no,
They have a
no.
new
It was
drummer?
earlier. It was.
Greg from
It
Brown
was like
Crush Shop.
9 or 10 o'clock at night or something.
Oh, of course.
Don't load in
He's
this
the guy
car
who
when he
was
came
in
in
the.
and
He did
stay
that
at my
little
mom's
tour with the
house.
subs. I know
That was
exactly
a
who it
good
is.
story.
Yeah, that
And
was
DOA,
it.
I know
Well,
exactly.
God, there was so
I saw him
much.
around there.
You
handing
mean
out
when
beer
I
taken
got
from
the
tour from
Chinese
band,
food?
And I just thought he was here, but.
Oh, they
Exactly.
got Chinese food there that was so good. And I met all the punks up in his hometown in Mattawa.
Wait, you haven't drummed in 2 years.
Well,
And
actually, no.
I had
Duke's
the little
got me
red
to drum
trailer
in
there, remember? And
January.
I was sleeping,
They didn't have a drummer or
and
something.
I looked at his
For some
mom's
reason, they
farm,
Got a show
and
together.
we
'cause
ordered
Merrick
all this
was in
Chinese
town
food.
from Vancouver.
And I was so,
Al showed up.
like it was
fucking
so
we had,
good,
like,
you
this
know, you
old,
don't expect it to
you
be
know,
good.
Old members.
I'm sitting there, and here's
You know
there's
what?
two
I was-
wigwam,
it's a free freaky story. I
wiggle
was in
things.
drinking in a-
What do they
at
call
Glasgow
them?
Rangers.
The bug you're
No,
talking
that's a
about?
lot.
Yeah, the two
Glasgow
big.
Celtic,
Yeah, there was two big bugs
I don't know
swimming
what
in
you
the
got,
Whatever,
sauce.
fucking awful. So I, as a fucking 40
But it was
miles
so
away,
good, I just
and
scooped them
I
out and
ran
ate it
into
anyways.
Mary's sister.
Oh,
And I
yeah.
just went, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, we had a good time. We went and looked at it. We saw a place that was so beautiful, and I thought it was just perfect for Punkfest.
She climbs on the
And we went in, and that house was pretty good shape, wasn't it? And that view, it was like
Real
a
estate
big,
guy was
oh,
a Fresco,
in jail.
Real estate
attempted
guy?
murder
oh yeah,
or something.
wow, he was square.
He got nicked
Vancouver.
on attempted
He was an
murder charge.
old-fashioned
Vancouver, and
40s
said it was
guy.
like gone for a
But,
long time. But this was years ago.
But
This was
the only thing that stopped me on that was that buffalo farm. I thought all the punks would be jumping on the buffaloes, and
I just
I'd
thought
have
I
happened from that, you know.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. But he got off it.
What are you gonna do now from
Yeah, he
like
was,
what's gonna
he was
happen
here, in,
from here
January
for Punkfest?
for about.
Well,
That is
I
over.
got my
I
plans.
bring it. As soon as I say America, fuck.
And
well,
you
it's the only one
know,
America I've ever met
your
in my
own
entire life.
plans
It's him.
never work
Yeah.
all the
Fuck
time
every
because
guy.
you're up against all the
Steve's
waves of
30th
everybody you
birthday.
got to deal with.
As big as ever. He's
And
like,
like one minute I think I have to get out of here, and then
Girl.
they haven't showed up with the money, so you don't know what you're doing. So I'm just taking it as it comes, you know. And like if I'm stuck here, I'm just gonna start fixing up the barn.
Yeah.
Because I mean I've got to enhance or fix it up or do something, and I'll put shows on in the barn. And my little idea was to turn it into a bit of a complex, you know, where the bands can play, a loft on top where I can live, and then maybe a little boutique and tapes and T-shirts and toilets and showers and all that sort of thing on the other
Unisex
side.
showers? Unisex?
Well, I got all the shit houses and laying around there, so I got all the toilets, and then none of them are working. But I did that on purpose because when I was suing the insurance company, the lawyer said, "Don't make your place
How you
look
doing there,
good." So I
right?
just fixed up the
How you
inside,
doing?
painted and stuff like that, you know. But it never came to that. So, but you have to do that when you're fighting and you ain't got no money. See, I'm not playing poor. I'm fucking poor, unless they give me something. But I ended up getting my mortgage, so I never did get the house. That was a cool house up there.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That-
I
that's
remember
an
playing on the
amazing
balcony.
story.
Yeah. What was it?
You could tell that
2
story
years you had
about
it
when
going?
the. Sorry. No, I was just saying because the guy set it on fire, right? And he was asleep on the couch, and he set the house on
No,
fire.
I was in bed in the water bed.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Okay, you were in bed. You
Yeah,
were asleep,
yeah.
and the house is on fucking fire. You could have gone up on it. You could have gone
Well,
up to the house.
The house wasn't on fire.
Let me preface that.
I'll show you how he did it. You know the corner where the bus is, where that cement pad, by that pole there, there's the corner of the cement.
Stink, can you pass it over when you're done?
I heard this engine roar.
Yeah.
And that's what woke me up. I was all ready for, there was supposed to be a party, and nobody showed, not one person. I couldn't believe it. It was Labor Day. I had built this new, the stage. And I had 3 fridges packed solid with fucking beer. And I even got dressed and shaved and all that shit. And nobody fucking comes. I said, holy fuck. And then I'm playing music and I said, fuck this shit. I put television on. And then it's about like 2 or 3 in the morning. Nobody still shows, so I just went and laid on the bed. And I must have fell asleep and I heard this motor roaring. So I woke up and what the fuck's that, And then I sat up and I looked and I left all the lights were on, the stage lights were on, everything was on.
I need to.
And I walked down and,
You know how you do it?
and then I looked out the front window and I see the tail lights of a truck going out
You're not fast
the driveway
like
up
this,
there.
and you clap your hands right there.
So I walk out the door, I
No,
smell
what
gas,
happens is
but
he's
I had
faster,
my
right? So he
gas
takes off.
can there all the
He
time.
takes off, and you get him.
I didn't notice it. But I come out
Because he's faster.
and I see the
Stay there.
tire
He's gotta go like this. He's
tracks,
got to go like that.
and it looked like they were going to the barn. I thought, what the fuck are they doing in my barn?
He's got to.
And so I started walking,
He's got to do.
but then the
his
tire
pause.
tracks only went to the corner. And then I thought, well, that's strange, like it only
But
went
you know
to the
what?
corner.
When they're worried.
So then I turned around and I start walking back.
You clap right above.
And I happened to look by the stage and I see a little blue flame in the grass.
You get them right in the middle.
And I look, that looks strange.
It's a technique.
And then I looked
I
closer,
years without even
and there was
missing
a
once.
little line of very finely, like pieces of cedar wood, and it all really done professional. Holy fuck! One line, and he must have. What they had done is I found out later the whole porch was soaked in gas, and the line was like this, and I see the flame moving, and it was like a gas flame, So I ran into the kitchen, and I had a big
Over there, lie down.
dishwater, and I just threw it over it. So then I got mad. I should have made sure I put it out. I wasn't sure, but I got mad. I thought, what the fuck? Somebody's tried to set fire. So I saw that truck that went out. So lady jumped with me, which was good. And she come out the door with me, and I jumped in the car, and I went tearing down the fucking road. I thought, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Maybe I'll cut the motherfucker off and drive him into the ditch or something, So I'm tearing down the fucking road, and
You've been watching Mannix.
I was in a rage. And I went to Marmor, and then nothing, around the lights, the whole town zoomed back up. I said, oh, well, they've gone. And then I seen the dew tracks where they had made the turn that way. If I hadn't gone to Marmor, if I'd have gone left, I'd have caught them.
Okay.
Yeah. So it looks like the people that were accused, they're from they're south of Madoc. They were probably using the back road to go back. And it turned out to be this fucking fat cow woman is supposed to have the biggest cocksucking tits in Ontario. That's what the police told me. They're like humongous, She's got a little weasel of a husband that she pulls by the ear and, Wilbur, go out and mow the grass. Wilbur, go out and take the garbage out. So I think Wilbur wasn't giving her enough sausage, so she had to come up with a dream story to get him excitable. So she says, oh, this punk rocker raped me in front with a razor at her throat and by her picket fence. She doesn't even have a picket fence in front of her house. So that was to get her husband jealous so he'd give her a better fuck or whatever. But I guess he decided to come and kill me. Yeah.
What's that?
And they had my number circled in red and everything. That's what the cops said.
Yeah.
And they knew they did it. Like the one cop says he knows. He said there isn't a doubt in my mind they did do it, but they haven't got enough evidence.
Paranoid of fucking bees, man.
But they burned out bikers and everybody. These people, they're real weird. Only people that have barn or yard sales.
As soon as they see.
Can you believe that? They're yard and barn sale freaks.
There. Go hang
They
around.
go to
Yard
all
barn
of them.
sale pyros.
So I decided to close the barn sale. I said, well, I don't want to lose
There's
my
no
barn
nectar, there's no
too.
pollen, and they take off.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just paranoid.
When you move,
I have an anxiety attack when the fucking bees around me.
All the male cats are trying to fuck her, so she's running all over the place, getting away from them.
Fucking leave me alone, please.
Relax. Okay, go.
Following me?
No.
What? Who's following you? Well, what's he want to follow you for? You got some honey? They don't follow you. Bees don't bother you.
I know this. I know, but I still fucking know.
No, if you send off vibrations or you're near their home, that's the only time you gotta worry. You get close to their home.
You've been living in the country longer than me, man.
Oh, yeah, wait a minute though. They're all asking me questions here.
No, get out of here. Fuck off.
So what would you say was the biggest Punkfest? We were trying to figure that out in '95. It was like what, 3,000 people?
I think the one with the restart said about 3,000, didn't they? The restarts flew over from
When
England.
and Anti-Flag and all them were here and they left, that was the biggest one.
What's about the red? What the fuck's that band? Red.
95. There was 120 bands for that. A lot of them didn't play.
95, me and Al did the sound, and we had 55 bands booked in, but then there was more bands that showed up. That was 95.
It was 100.
I think it was the next year, 96.
What did it? I remember that
That the 100
the amount. The
bands
first year was one band, but two, and then jumped to 13.
What was the first band? Like Direct Action? Was that the first?
No, Jezebel.
Oh, with Mary.
Yeah.
Scary Mary. I remember.
Yeah.
Okay.
You were just there like 10 minutes.
And then it went to 32. Then it jumped to 50. Then it went to 64. And then it got up to 80, and then I crossed 100. There was 120 one year, and I think it was 60. That was when the restarts were here, wasn't it?
The restart sucks, Spider.
That's your opinion. I know a lot of other people that suck too.
Oh yeah? I'm sure you do.
Yeah, I think that was the year.
Some of those guys from Windsor do.
God, there's been so many parties, you have to think, don't you?
Oh, fuck yeah.
They all kind of blur into one.
Yeah.
That was scary. I woke up next to you yesterday, Spider. It was amazing.
Well, you had the prime place. You were lucky.
No, I wasn't.
And you're still a virgin.
Yeah. That's the second time I've woke up from a blackout next to you.
Well,
But my ass is still tight. So.
that means you're in safe hands.
Must like that beer or something.
Fuck, man. Oh. Where you want to be?
Yeah, they don't bother me.
Well,
You should see the moth that we got the other night.
he's fucking with me,
He's
man.
probably still there living there.
Was it the one when I was up in your...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was a bat.
That's a big one, no?
Holy fuck, and then he says it's a moth. I said, that ain't no moth.
No, it wasn't
Fuck,
moth.
take my beer, fuck.
Big though, man.
But
Wasn't that a terrible movie though, Spider? Monkey Bone.
that sucked.
I stayed awake for like 15 minutes. That was
No, he's gone. He was right up there. Yeah, there was a couple of little funny parts in that movie, but
I didn't stay awake long enough to see any of the fun.
Yeah. That thing jumps out, the monkey heads for the pussy, and you know.
The Pixie.
The usual thing.
Is it, will you give me your address and I can get a...
This monkey, his monkey bone turns out to be a monkey,
yeah, but I'm
and he
moving
jumps
soon.
out and he heads for this pussy.
You ever
I'll
see
give you my
Consumption
address,
Junction? Like an internet site?
I got
ConsumptionJunction.com?
Spider, I got 2 minutes of tape left. Yeah, do you want to...
Do something perverted.
Do you have a final thought?
Yes, Spider.
On what? On what?
Yeah, what issue?
Yeah, there's 10 million issues. I got the right answers for every one of them too, I think.
Whip out your dick on film, man.
I'm not filming that.
No, everyone wants to see that.
I don't.
Maybe you don't.
You do?
Caught me, Pixie.
We're getting sidetracked.
You were just talking about how you're...
How you doing, man?
Where have you been?
I've been out at the back. I brought my dog with me, so I've been sticking near the back just to keep him back there.
Alright, I'm gonna pack this up. Cheers, Spider. Thanks a
Well, at
lot.
least you got something.
Yeah, cheers. Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
And I'll put this all on a VHS when I edit it all together, and I'll give you a copy.
Yeah, I'd like that.
I've got like 2.5 hours of footage this weekend.